with the three. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Gibson with the steal. Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now, here is Smith, defended by Dunleavy. Smith outside. On the wing, Irving. All sorts of time. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for Kyrie Irving. The Bulls leading by 5. Rose kicks to Butler. Gasol a screen. Here's Gibson, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Love dishes to Thompson. Back to Love. The kick out to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Thompson a screen on Rose. James with it. Butler covering. Pass to Love. Second chance shot. Here's Thompson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Chicago making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Anderson Varejao checked in for Love. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Brooks with no one around. Off target from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Oh! Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Chicago with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Back to Gibson. Dunleavy the pass to Brooks. Right side Gibson. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao. LeBron outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Mozgov. Jefferson out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Williams at the point guard.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. Dishes it to Gibson. Shumpert against Butler. Fades away. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much, Greg, a part of his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there. And most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions and finally transferred to a major college and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
Brooks kicks to Mirotic. Lets it fly. It was Brooks. And the Bulls lead by 6.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Outside Williams to the wing right side. And it's Varejao penetrating. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Varejao's got 4 points in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 4. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. Chicago making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for Butler. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Aaron Brooks. Then for the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Varejao. And Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. And Chicago has possession. Rose goes in. Great D that time from Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Cleveland, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. On defense, Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Mozgov with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Dellavedova. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Offensive rebound. Mozgov with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come.
Outside Rose. halt the run, connects, the jumper drops. Rose has got 10 points. The Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons last year. They have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly, eventually pulled it together, and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
Noah with a screen on Irving. Rose passes to Noah. Stolen by Thompson. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
On its way from Rose for 2. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
From deep, Rose. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. And that one's good. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And here's Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The screen from Thompson. Smith kicks to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Smith missing. Bulls trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gibson the screen. Now Rose. 12 points for him. Down low. Rebound by Smith.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. And that one's good. Rose has got 14.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Thompson. No good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. And
we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cavaliers on top, leading by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade Ball. Taking a look at the Bulls. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter, and it's Rose in at the 1 spot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive by James. Baseline try. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
18 feet out. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Pau Gasol. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Irving dishes to Love. Pass to Mozgov. He kicks it to Irving, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Stolen by Rose. For the finish. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, and understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
That's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Butler kicks to Dunleavy. Butler passes to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Can't hit. Good D from Love.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
And there's Rose on the assist by Gasol. 22 points for Rose.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. Irving against Rose. Love dishes to Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Nobody near Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Rose kicks to Gibson. Now the pass to Butler. The 15-footer. Good. Butler's got 5 now.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
Irving can't hit.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Gasol, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And, you know, back to D. Rose, he grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Thompson with the bucket.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Passes it to Dunleavy. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Dunleavy's got 7 points in the game.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Here's Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. And Gasol sends it back. Bulls trail by 5. Butler on the wing. Back to Rose. Picked off in midair. Now Cleveland moving it up. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Thompson passes to Smith. Back to Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Williams dishes to Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Aaron Brooks, he's checked in for Rose. And Cleveland with a change here too. Varejão's checked in. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
.141 left to play here in the third. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Williams kicks to Smith. There's a screen by Williams. 1:16 left in the third quarter. The 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Brooks, covered by Smith. Right side, Butler. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Bulls trail by 6. Brooks, the pass to Dunleavy. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejão's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The screen from Thompson. Here's Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Now Dunleavy, back to Brooks. Gibson the screen, fires the 3. Oh, monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even kill and flatline that one.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Bulls trail by 3. On the court for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point guard. And Gibson, here we go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hands the 12-footer. Gibson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Picked by Mozgov. LeBron drives in. Mozgov. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
Here's James. Oh, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Gibson kicks to Mirotic. And that one's good.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
There's the pick. Love dishes to LeBron. Back to Love. A leaner. Jump shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And for most of his career, Taj Gibson has been
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
But to me, it's not just about having it. It's about the fact that he utilizes it, and it really allows him to get in there and attack the backboard and contest shots.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, talking about Gibson, he started 70 games his first year and made the all-rookie team. But thereafter, had been mostly a six-man off the bench through last season. It happens, but it's still somewhat unusual for a guy to go backwards like that.
And talking about Gibson, if he ever wants to be seen as a high-level starter, he needs to work on a few things. More bankable moves in the post, more fluid post game, if you will, and really increased strength and consistency. I think those things will carry him to that starting five.
Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Rose passes to Mirotic, back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And that's now 28 points for Derrick Rose.
Rose can really turn it on at times.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his third foul of the game. Irving for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he gets the bucket. Rose has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Inside, here's Love. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Rose kicks to Gibson. Inside. Rose dishes to Mirotic. Back to Rose. 5 to shoot. Here's Noah. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want. But then he also has tremendous passing skills and instinct. And the energy of a mountain lion.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
Here's LeBron off the left rim and out.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Gasol passes to Rose. Feeds to Butler. Back to Rose. Noah with a screen on Irving. Here's Gasol. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Irving. Shoots from 14. Good. Irving's got 21 in the game. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Butler in the corner. Back to Rose. He feeds it to Gasol. The shot from 20 feet away. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 1. Here's James. To the middle. He's looking for Love and finds him, and he gets it to go.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
The Bulls have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He's got 30 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Free throw drops for Rose.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Thompson, a screen on Rose. Irving drives in. Some solid defense from Gasol. Chicago leading. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Rose with the ball. Down low. Here's Noah. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Left side, Irving. At the elbow, it's James. Some solid defense from Butler.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving against Rose. To the inside. And Noah with the slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 4. 1:35 left in the game. .135 left here in the fourth quarter. James kicks to Irving from 11 feet away. Good, he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
LeBron outside.
Oh, my word. Now, I have seen it all.
Are you sure? Maybe he has even more tricks up his sleeve.
Fellas, if he's got a better dunk than that one, I want to see it.
Mirotic has a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And it's 9 points for Nikola Mirotic. The Cavaliers trail by 5. James outside. The dish now to Mozgov. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And it's Rose penetrating. The feed to Gasol. And stolen by LeBron. And here is Mozgov. Knocked loose. Now here's Rose. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Noah with a screen on Irving. Rose dishes to Noah. Kicks it to Gasol. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Mozgov.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Inside, the kick out to Irving. With the shot. That's short off the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Derek, you were able to maneuver in and out of the lane and handle many tough shooting situations. How did that become such a big part of your game?
That's something I'm used to, I guess. Just playing in the park, playing in the gym, trying to shoot crazy shots, and thank God they be going in.
Well done, Derek. Thank you. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.